Everybody, Tom Britt coming to you live from Center Grove off 135 and Fairview Road, and I'm here with Cheryl Cornell, who is the owner proprietor of Renee Austin Salon. Cheryl, thank you for having me here today. Beautiful place, by the way.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
I love the colors. This actually reminds me of my house. We have this gray and the nice slate floors. So it's a beautiful location, but it's kind of out of the way. So how do you tell people how to get here? Because you're kind of like a 9-iron away from 135. So how do you get here?
I just tell people that we are just north of Fairview Road and Fairview Place Shopping Center, where Steve's Flowers and Jack's Pizza are. We are tucked back in here because there's a couple more buildings in this shopping area than most people realize. So I just tell people, pull on into the shopping area, go straight back towards the storage units, and hang a right. And
hang a right where you see the sign.
Where you see the sign where it says Renee Austin, and you'll drive right into the salon.
So I didn't have any trouble finding you, so that's always comforting to know. I'm not a big hair person, as you can tell, but how did you get into this business? I mean, this is new to you for the last year you've been here, but how did you get into this business of doing people's hair and this whole hair salon thing?
Well, as far as doing people's hair, I was kind of born with it. I did my doll's hair. It's kind of like you're born into it. Yeah. So I've always wanted to be a hairdresser, although I've done a few other things along the way, only to go, nope, hairdressing's it. Yeah. So. But along the way, too, I've done a variety of other things. Like, I got my degree from Purdue while I did hair up in Lafayette.
Oh, wow.
I have owned another salon. I've managed salons. I have been an in-salon trainer and educator for Redken. I would teach color as well as business development. Worked as a sales consultant for one of our distributors, where I also worked heavily in helping salon owners build their business and train their staff and become more productive and profitable. So
this isn't new to you then?
No, the whole business is not new to me, no.
And so what makes this different, I guess? I mean, what were you looking to do with Renee Austin maybe that you hadn't been able to do in the past with corporate structures? What's new and different about this?
Well, it's new to me because while I've had a salon of my own, it was very small. It was primarily just me in a studio. So, but this salon has individual private studios for salon professionals, stylists, nail techs, a variety of people, who might work in our salon industry could rent and work in a private setting where they basically are their own business. So they can develop that business in any way they like. They can work in private and pamper their clients in private.
Yeah, and that's kind of the big draw, isn't it, to be in that industry, is you can set your own hours. If you got kids in school and you can just work during the day, you can do that. If you want days off, you can just schedule around your days off. I mean, that's kind of the love of this, right?
It is. But of course, as you know, as a business owner, you still have to be, everybody thinks, oh yeah, it's great, I'm set my own business, I can take days off. Well, yes, but you don't, because you are a business owner now and you have customers to take care of. So but you do have that flexibility. Yeah.
So you do have booths available here. I mean, you've got some open spots. I know there's a couple taken, but there's a couple open spots.
Right.
So what's the advantage, I guess, if somebody's out there looking for a booth rental? What's the advantage of coming here versus somewhere else?
Well, for one thing, the private studios. A lot of salons in general, whether they're booth rent or an employed situation, which I've worked in both, by the way. I've worked in every scenario that I think there is out there, is that there are private individual rooms, and you're not sitting closely to other people where you're hearing other conversations that perhaps you don't want to hear, your client doesn't want to hear.
Maybe you do want to hear those, though.
Well, sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't.
If they're good stories.
Yeah, could be, but that privacy is really nice.
And then privacy, but what about price point? Is it the same cost? I mean, I don't know how much it costs to rent a booth, but... Well,
compared to other suite style salons, most of them around might be corporately owned or franchised. Our rooms are much larger and at a lower rate, which offers the stylists and salon professionals a greater profitability.
Yeah.
Lower overhead.
What about laundry? Do they have to pay for that too, or
here?
Yeah.
No. It's complimentary laundry here.
Can they bring in all their clothes from home too, or just?
I don't know if we'd have time to do everybody's clothes. We need some more washers and dryers for that.
Yeah.
But the laundry's included. Each room has their own Bose sound system, so they can play whatever music they want, which
that's nice.
solves one of the great problems in hair salons. It's the temperature and the music. So we've solved at least one of them.
Right.
So everybody can choose whatever, their style is in music and work for them that way.
It sounds like a place that you would have gone to in the corporate world. You kind of made some place that you would actually want to be. I mean, obviously you're here,
Right.
but it sounds like you made it more salon, hairstylist friendly versus maybe some other places maybe managed by just some corporate person who's never cut hair.
Right, right. I've really tried to take all the positive things that I've experienced and really tried to change the things that, weren't as desirable for me as a salon professional and made them what I would have liked them to be,
Yeah.
So I've tried to do that. And because I work full time here as a stylist behind the chair, just like other salon professionals, I know exactly what they do every day. I know what they face. I know the successes and the challenges, both in their businesses and trying to work that around family and everything else. And I'm here. That's a big thing. I'm here. If there are challenges or issues with anything, I'm here. And that's one thing in some of the larger, corporate-owned salons that you just don't always have someone there that can address things as they need to be addressed.
So on the flip side, I think you mentioned earlier something about maybe an introductory package to try and maybe get a couple more stylists in here. Because I think you have a couple bullpens that are open. So you got a couple vacancies, and I think a nail tech.
I have a room for a nail tech, and we have customers all the time asking, do you have a nail tech? Because we love to have our nails done while we get our hair done. They really would prefer to have everything done here.
Right.
So yes, we do. Basically, anyone that signs a lease here gets the first 2 weeks free to help with their transitional move and get settled and everything. And then also after a year of being here, one of the things I always wished that I could have had along the way, even though I understood why it's typically not available, is to have a week of no rent when you go on vacation.
Oh.
Because with us, if we're working, we're making money. If we're not working, we don't make money. And then to also pay for your vacation and pay rent, it's like, it's like a triple whammy when you go on vacation. So that's one of the things that I tried to figure in the equation that, if at all possible, and it is possible, that I can make that available to the salon professionals that work here, that when they go on vacation, they don't need to worry about that week of rent.
That's cool. So that's kind of the special running right now. So, there's only so many spots left, so make sure you contact. And what's the best way to get a hold of you? Is it Renee Austin's, your website? Or
anyone can contact me at Cheryl at reneeaustinhair.com, or easiest just to call or text me at my cell phone.
Which is what?
317-752-1343.
And I'll put that in the tag as well when we tag this thing up.
And that's mine. That's my line personally, so
and plus,
I'll be the one to get it.
Plus, if people are watching this and they just moved to the area or they were just not happy where they are getting their hair done, this is also, she's for hire too.
Absolutely.
You'll do their hair and color and all that.
We're always looking for clients. Yeah.
This is a dual whammy here. We're trying to get some people in the salon here, but also build some book of business for Cheryl. So that's kind of the takeaway from today. Again, if you want to see, you're going to have an ad, I think, in the Center Grove magazine.
Yeah, for the next couple months.
It'll be out in the next couple months, and so look for that as well.
And Greenwood magazine.
And Greenwood?
Both. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Greenwood launches this month. Man, it's going to mail this week, and I was like, it's coming back out again. So, but no, we really appreciate the business, but also appreciate what you're doing here, and we're going to try to help, show a little Facebook love to Renee Austin Studio here and Cheryl's endeavor. So if you guys are out there watching it and you know Cheryl from before, she cuts your hair, neighbor, friend, past client, whatever, share this on your wall to help her out, help her get some love, and help fill this place up, and
that'd be great.
Make it busier than heck, and all kinds of vacations going on.
For sure, absolutely.
Well, thanks for having me, and I'm going to head out. But in the meantime, just look for the Center Grove magazine this week in your mailbox, and also the Greenwood residents for the first time in about a year are going to see Greenwood magazine this month. Look for her ad, hook her up. All right, take care, everybody.
Thank you.